W.E.B. Du Bois, China, Africa Prophecy. 60 years ago, the towering scholar and tireless activist W.E.B. Du Bois visited the People's Republic of China in commemoration of his 91st birthday. China's premier, Zhou Enlai, hosted an official state reception honoring Du Bois at Peking University. Held on February 23, 1959, the event was attended by over 1,000 guests, which included government officials, journalists, students, and faculty. One of the highlights of the gathering was Du Bois's speech titled China and Africa, which was broadcasted to Africa.
As significant as it was, Du Bois's 1959 China tour came at a high price. When he and his wife Shirley Graham Du Bois visited China, they did so in violation of the U.S. State Department's travel ban. Americans were forbidden to visit China at the height of the Cold War, and such excursions involved serious personal risks, both to one's life and career. As a consequence, when the couple returned to the U.S., their passports were confiscated by federal agents. It marked the second time that Du Bois's passport was confiscated by the U.S. government.
In his speech, Du Bois emphasized the common struggle for development and modernization that existed between China and Africa. Conscious of the possibilities of the times, he urged African leaders to walk down a similar path of development that China was on. Du Bois stressed that China's long march to achieve modernization was based on self-determination, sacrifice, and cooperative economics. Du Bois noted the following: China, after long centuries, has risen to her feet and leaped forward. Africa, arise and stand straight, speak and think, act. Turn from the West and your slavery and humiliation for the last 500 years and face the rising sun, Du Bois told his Beijing audience.
But by far the most important and astonishing facts is that during the past 40 years, China has raised over 700 million of its 1.4 billion population out of poverty. This is a phenomenal achievement because when Du Bois visited China in 1959, he noted that its population was approximately 680 million. What this means is that 60 years later, China has raised the equivalent of its 1959 population out of poverty.
Without a doubt, the rapidly changing China one could witness and explore is totally different from what Du Bois encountered in 1959, which is why the China-Africa Prophecy needs your help and funding to bridge the past to the present. W.E.B. Du Bois, China, Africa Prophecy.